What's up, folks? It's Dan here from HeroAcademyFitness.com. Today we're going to go over Pike push-ups. These are a more shoulder-focused variant of the push-up for body weight exercise options for your shoulders and triceps versus your pecs and triceps, which is what regular push-ups work. So for your Pike push-ups, the name Pike actually comes from a gymnastics position. Pike is where you're essentially in an L shape, if you will, with your legs straight and your upper body straight like so. So a Pike push-up is where you're just doing that position, but you're doing push-ups from that position, as the name might imply. So what you're going to do for the Pike push-up is you're going to start almost like in a normal push-up position, right? Where you're going to be, instead of kicking your legs out like this, you are going to be raising your hips up like so. Now, you might have a hard time balancing while doing these, in which case it's okay to straddle like this. It's going to take down the angle of attack a little bit on your shoulders, but it's not that big a deal. So you want your feet in if you can, all right? And you want to be not tipping your head down, but just kind of looking gently at the ground between your hands. When I say gently, I mean don't crane your neck up like this, right? You want to be kind of staring at the ground right between your hands. And when you do the push-up, you're going to want to go down, touch your head to the ground, and back up again. Now what I want you to notice, Mike bumped the ground on that one. What I want you to notice as I'm doing this is I'm not flaring my elbows out to the side like this, okay? My elbows are staying close in line with my body as I'm going down. So again, full setup, we're going to start here in essentially a tabletop position. Lift those hips up. I'm going to look at the ground between my hands. I'm going to press down gently until my head touches the ground, and then push back up again like so. Again, my elbows, I'm imagining them staying in line with my body. I'm not letting them flare out like this because that can lead to some shoulder issues, all right? So again, elbows staying tight. I'm coming down and pressing back up again. And you're going to feel this in your triceps. You're going to feel this in your deltoids. It's a great exercise for building your shoulders if you don't have any weights available to you. And then as these get easier, as you get stronger and they get easier, you can actually place your feet like on a box or a chair or something that's going to raise your feet up. Books, you know, a big book or something like that. Because the higher you raise your feet, the more of an angle of attack you're going to put on your shoulders. The more vertical you get, the harder it's going to get. So you can build up slowly to that. The progressions to make this easier would be to go with a wider straddle as your mobility allows, because again, that's going to lower your hips. The lower your hips are relative to your shoulders, the easier this exercise is going to be. You can also, you can try and do it from a kneeling position. I've never had much luck. They just come off looking like kneeling push-ups. But you can come here and go down and up again, right? You can also kind of combine that and the progression I talked about earlier by putting your knees up on something, and that'll make sort of a harder version of the kneeling variant, which is an easier version of the straight-legged variant. I don't know. Give it a shot. For the most part, I have found that these are relatively easy to do once you get the regular push-up under your belt. Like if you can do a non-kneeling regular push-up, you should be able to do at the very least like a straddle Pike push-up. So give it a shot. It's a really nice option for building your shoulders if you don't have, you know, dumbbells or free weights or anything like that available to you. So thank you for watching. As always, remember to live boldly, change the world, and continue to be awesome. Bye-bye.